Okay, this is Yikes Dude 754, and we're back with Duke Nukem Total Meltdown TC. I'm gonna do a quick check, because I was recording those episode intros again, so I need to make sure that we do have all the stats. Yeah, I think that should be most of it. But anyway, previously we finished Incubator, and now we're about to move on to Episode 2, Level 3, Warp Factor. So here we go. Oh no. And let's put the stats on. So yeah, this map is pretty much just like Incubator. It is off to a pretty rough start. But the best way of doing it, I think, would be something like this. Oh geez, this is not going well. Oh god. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2. Jeez. Number 3. And number 4, I think. Oh yeah, this is the first map where Duke gets going on with this what a mess. Oh jeez. Here we go. So you're probably gonna be getting that a lot. Just like that. Oh jeez. This is gonna be hilarious. Or actually, wait a minute. Let's close that door. Oh jeez. Oh man, I just got nothing else to say really. Pretty hilarious. But anyway, I try not to get focused on that. But the best way to deal with the sentry drones is this. So yeah, just like, you know, I dealt with those. Oh wait, I do have that one. And then we take this elevator. Yes. I just got nothing. Oh jeez. Oh man, I have no words for that. If somebody's gonna dislike that, it's not my fault. It's I'm playing a badly programmed video game. Or I would say that I'm playing a badly done port of an awesome video game. But anyway, we do have the blue key, so now we need to go over here to this side. Let's wake up those enforcers. And let's do that. And I usually like taking care of this area first, because there is actually a very good reason for me to do that. Let's press that one. That's kind of like, that gives you shotgun shells and that, you know, computer tech gizmo stuff. And here we do have a shrinker, and that's not a secret, by the way. But we're about to meet a new enemy. Actually, we're gonna meet 2 new enemies in this map, and I'm gonna start out from the first enemy, which is the Assault Commander. The free-floating Assault Commander knows how to throw his weight around as he engages his anti-grav spin deck in your face. When at greater distances, he fires deadly rockets from his rear port. That's a polite word for it. Which dangles below his anti-grav spin deck. So that is Assault Commander. So yeah, there you go. That's the Assault Commander, and I think, yeah, there was another one. But Assault Commanders in this version of the game They don't make any sound for some reason. I don't know if this is the case or bad game design again, but we're going to meet another new enemy in this one. That particular enemy is a lot tougher than you think. And yes, for sentry drone haters, this is your moment to hate him. Yeah, that's all of them. And here we do have awesome cycler effects. I don't know if the cycler effect is actually different on... wait a minute, I need to see that. I don't know. It looks a little bit different from the PC version, I think. But here we do have some Devastator ammo and we get to see the warp factor. Random little fact. This map is actually rendered, or at least I would say that this map has significant resemblance to a certain very iconic spacecraft from a very iconic TV show. And more a horde of sentry drones. Not too many of them this time, but... And that's a two-way train, by the way. Oh geez, here we go again with these looping sounds. Yeah, that's what Duke Nukem Total Meltdown is famous for. It's like, if a sound effect is being played, this game is probably making sure that it becomes an, you know, an ambient sound, so... Right there we do have some sentry drones. Jesus Christ, they're fast. They're just so fast in this game. And here we do have the yellow key, so let's press that one, and yeah, that's an awesome swing door. And I think we do have another sentry drone behind the corner. Yeah, we do. So, if you're one of those players that you're not willing to take on the full challenge, this is the moment when you turn back and you go over here. And you start going back, you start your way going back to the yellow door. But since I'm a completionist, I'm afraid I have to take on the challenge. And by the way, here we do have those 3 atomic health that you can actually see from the start. So that area, blinking area at the background where my crosshairs are pointing, is basically where the beginning of the map is. So you can kind of like see that in the auto map. And now there's this part. This is no big deal because you get RPGs, so... Let's take it. Close the door, and you probably heard that hideous scream. Stop opening the door. And that hideous scream is something that you may have heard before. And yeah, we're about to find out who he is. And I think there may be a sentry drone on the way back. Oh jeez. Where he is at? Oh, please don't be inside that window thing. Well, at least I had to try something. Oh geez, here we go again with these Total Meltdown loopy sounds. But at least you can't really say that they weren't going for accuracy or not. Just to be safe, I want to close that door. in case there is a sentry drone inside. No? But let's go down. I think we all know who he is, but let's check our manual for reference. This is actually a typo inside the game manual, but it says for some reason it starts out by saying that the hulking overlord, which is not the case because we're talking about a battle lord. But anyway, here's what the manual has to say. The hulking Battlelord commands the alien attack forces on Earth and makes the very ground he walks on tremble. His deafening roar splits the air as his rapid-fire artillery and mortar rounds that tear bodies asunder. So he's a very bad guy. And also, yeah, there he is, Mini-Battlelord. Quote, Mini-Battlelord. And Jesus Christ, this is how this fight was going on when the first time I was playing the game on PS1. And I literally stopped playing because of that, because this is how I had to deal with him on PS1. Because on PC he is usually there, like because he falls asleep, but because of bad coding, the Mini-Battlelord he never falls asleep in this game. So because of bad coding and stuff. But yeah, let's proceed inside this little bit of a space station thing. And this area has plenty of sentry drones, so you want to be careful. And here we do have... What a mess. Well, if that's a mess, that's fine by me, Duke, but for me that qualifies as a devastating weapon. Thank you. And yeah, there is one of those gun turret rotate gun things, or I call them rotate guns because that's how they are called inside Mapster. Jesus. They take so much more hits on PlayStation than they do on PC. Let's do this. Damn it. Fair enough. And let's walk inside this little bit of a thing, close the door. Because when you walk around here, you will get sentry drones. And I don't know how many there are. Maybe 2. And yeah, this is not a secret, but it's kind of an optional secret. And on Nintendo 64, there used to be a secret around here. I think it was actually around here where you had like explosive shotgun shells, but sadly we won't be getting that in this game. But yeah, let's open up the awesome space window and we can see some mapping trickery all over the place. And yeah, those are really the hubs that we were visiting earlier with RPG and Devastator stuff. So yeah. And this is the first secret of the map. Press that switch quickly, run over here. And here we do have this, yeah. Actually, Duke did not... Actually, when I was playing the game on PS1, Duke actually didn't say anything when upon entering the secret in the real game. But anyway, this is obviously a Star Trek reference, and by this time, that when we have most of the map figured out, you can probably see that it starts to look, yeah, USS Enterprise. There you go. But you get the reference at this point. And this is a trap. And if there's ever going to be a moment when I want to use a laser trip mine, I think it's probably going to be this moment. So yeah, let's place the trip bomb there. And I'm going to usually do this. Place a little bit of a pipe bomb. And yeah, that, and there we do have the really ready room. Yeah, I think the secret is tagged in a little bit of weird way. But anyway, this is kind of like a little bit of a parody of the ready room, I think. But yeah, anyway, we're starting to approach the end of Warp Factor. I'm going to do one last sweep through the map, and in an effort to find some shotgun ammo, because I'm almost out of shotgun, so it's not a good thing. But at least I do get some chain gun rounds. Jesus Christ. So many enforcers. Enforcers, so hard. Oh god. That's a Mini-Battlelord mortar round. So you don't want to mess with them. Dang. Jeez, it really looks to me that, you know, there isn't an awful lot of stuff in this map. Oh yeah, those things. I want to have those things before I leave. Let's check this out. And yes, there we do have the exit of the map. Yeah, this is probably going to be a very long video, and I'm probably going to do a little bit of a sum up of things on intermission screen, but this is a long map. But trust me, this is not going to be much anything when you compare it to Fusion Station. Fusion Station is probably going to be the longest video, so I'm just going to be fair and warn you at this point. Dang. Oh well, you can't always have everything. Yeah, I'm out of shotgun. Nothing I can do about that. But yeah, unfortunately we have to leave this map. Warp Factor is, I like Warp Factor myself. It's a nice map, even like, you know, I just like that certain ominousness that this map has. So it's like, it's a little bit of a scary map, I think. Particularly with that little bit of ambient sound thing playing. So just wait for those sectors to go. Yeah, just so you see that lift being revealed. Then take down the lift. That was not very smart of me. Yeah. And that is a different texture from... That is indeed a different texture, because on PC you have one of those door textures there. But anyway, this is where Warp Factor ends. And please no intermission skipping, I'm not pressing anything. Okay. Looking good so far. But anyway, Warp Factor, it's pretty tough. It's definitely the toughest map up to this point, because we get the Mini-Battlelord, Assault Commanders, lots of Enforcers, Sentry Drones, and also like because certain areas of this map kind of like trigger these spawning things. So it's like when you go disabling that force field that leads to the exit, that's gonna spawn enemies. And then there's this, that when you grab the RPG, you get the Mini-Battlelord. And in this version in particular, the Mini-Battlelord is very tough to deal with. Because he never falls asleep like he does on PC. So that's very difficult. And also I remember the first time I was playing Warp Factor on PlayStation. I mean, sweet Lord Jesus. It was... The Mini-Battlelord, he was so tough to deal with. Thanks to like, you know, those poor controls and the fact that, you know, he's basically right behind the door. And just like he was in this case. So it's like, it was very painful to deal with him. But those Assault Commanders, they're probably not so tough. And I'm probably going to give you a friendly advice at this point. So whenever you see an Assault Commander, you want to use Shrinker against them. Because that's the most convenient way of dealing with them, because it takes only a single shot to, you know, shrink them, and then all you need to do is just step on them and their history. So... But design-wise, Warp Factor involves some backtracking, but since this is a space map, it's a little bit more difficult to kind of like avoid the backtracking thing. But fortunately, there's also that two-way train, which is a pretty cool effect, I think. I've done it a couple of times myself, not in any of my released user maps, and here we go again. But anyway, yeah. And we do also have those Star Trek references, so... But I think that's really everything about Warp Factor, because this is probably going to be an insanely long video, so... And this next map is going to be one of those few alien maps in the game, where actually, I think it's... Well, Overlord is kind of alien map too, and there are some other alien elements, but this is the most alienish map of Duke Nukem 3D. And it's a pretty lengthy, it's a pretty tough map, and I would say that this is one of the most vertical maps of Duke Nukem 3D. And I hope that gives you some idea about this map. But with that, I think we're all done with Warp Factor, so yeah, next time we're gonna take on Fusion Station. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you around.